Most people are running away from the smoke, but engineer and paramedic Saffer and firefighter and EMT Allen are just some heading into it. They've been on the line for around 36 hours altogether.
We're from Sherman County Rural Fire from up in Goodland, and it was roughly 3.5 hour drive down to Liberal, and then of course just a few miles southeast of Liberal there is where the actual incident was.
Can you describe what it feels like to stand and fight these fires?
It was a combination of fighting obviously from the truck and doing some line work, as we would call it.
What does that entail?
We take out the wildland tools and go to work on the actual fire line, whether that's putting it out or put a dig out line around where the fire was previously, just to prevent anything from kicking back up and getting out of the contained area. Luckily, in the area that we weren't there when they had the high wind-driven fires. We were actually more so part of the cleanup and mop-up crew. The local agencies, as well as KFS and a group of task forces, got most of the knockdown done before we actually arrived. Thankfully, when we got there was just short fire lines and small fire growth that we helped take care of while we were on scene.
And when you say knockdown, what does that entail?
It's basically getting the initial head of the fire as well as the large fire growth stopped. So that's mainly what I mean when I say knockdown. After the initial head's knocked out and the majority of the fire is put out, then we come back through and make sure that all the hot spots are cooled off or big timber stop burning and anything like that mitigated.
What's one thing about wildfire behavior that most people watching the news don't realize?
I think that's an interesting question. Everybody on the news or media outlets you see talking about how fast and how big they're moving, which is absolutely true. But I think from a boots on the ground standpoint, it's an awestruck moment, you could say, of just truly how fast it is moving. To watch a fire that you think you should be able to catch up to and you're not able to, it just keeps running away from you in a high wind situation like they've had the last few days.
What is the first thing that you guys want to do once you're off the line and back home?
Given the trip we've had, we were on nights. My first thing is to go get caught up on rest.
And you, Mr. Allen?
I would quite frankly agree with Mr. Saffer. I am quite exhausted from our trip down here, so I plan to shower and go right to sleep.
And that was just a little bit of insight from the front lines. That was engineer and paramedic Saffer and firefighter EMT Allen.